Giraffe don't have a sharp neck. Do giraffes have a sharp neck? No, they don't have a sharp neck. No, they don't have a sharp neck. Giraffes have a long neck. Do giraffes have a long neck? Yes, that's correct. Giraffes have a long neck. Why do giraffes have a long neck? Well, they have a long neck because they can easily eat leaves on the tall trees. They don't have wings. Do they have wings? No, they don't have wings. A giraffe doesn't have 6 legs. Does a giraffe have 6 legs? No, that's not correct. A giraffe has fewer legs than that. Does a giraffe? How many legs does a giraffe have? Well, a giraffe has 4 legs. A bird doesn't have 4 legs. Does a bird have 4 legs? No, that's not correct. A bird doesn't have 4 legs. How many legs does a bird have? Well, a bird has 2 legs. Every bird have wings. How many wings does a bird have? Well, a bird has 2 wings. All birds have wings. Do all birds have wings? Yes, all birds have wings. Lions don't eat vegetables. Do lions eat vegetables? No, lions don't eat vegetables. Why don't lions eat vegetables? Well, they don't eat vegetables because their bodies can't digest them. They don't eat fruit. Do they eat fruit? No, they don't eat fruit. They eat something else. What do they eat? Well, they eat meat. They don't eat plants. Why don't they eat plants? They don't eat plants because their bodies can't digest them. Matt and Jane aren't musicians. Are Matt and Jane musicians? No, Matt and Jane aren't musicians. They're doctors. Are they doctors? Yes, they're doctors. Matt knows Jane. Does Matt know Jane? Yes, he knows her. Does Matt know where Jane works? Yes, he does. Matt knows where Jane works. Matt doesn't know where Jane lives. Does Matt know where Jane lives? No, he doesn't. He knows where Jane works, but he doesn't know where Jane lives. Matt and Jane know each other. Do Matt and Jane know each other? Yes, they do. They know each other. How do they know each other? Well, they know each other because they work in the same hospital. According to Jane, Matt is the great doctor. According to Jane, does Matt a great doctor? Yes, according to Jane, Matt is a great doctor. Jane considers Matt a great doctor. Who considers Matt a great doctor? It's Jane. Jane considers Matt a great doctor. Matt and Jane know each other. Do March and Jane know each other? Yes, they know each other. How do they know each other? How do they know each other? Well, they know each other because they work in the same place. They work 6 days a week. Why do they work 6 days a week? Well, they have to work 6 days a week instead of 5 days a week, like most people, because there aren't enough doctors. They don't work 7 days a week. Do they work 7 days a week? No, that's not correct. They don't work 7 days a week. How many days a week do they work? Well, they work 6 days a week. They don't work on Sundays. Do they work on Sundays? No, they don't work on Sunday. Why don't they work on Sundays? Because it's because they need take a day off week or every week to rest and to spend time with their families.